Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about TC Electronics' new 2290 delay pedal. The device in itself, it's as old as a sky, you know, the big rack mount unit from the 1980s. They've also released a plugin, which I have used a lot, mostly on vocals, and now I borrowed this pedal from a great Swiss music store called Musics. So let's get into it. So now what you heard was the preset 1, and the signal chain is because this device, the 2290, really shines on a stereo rig. It's really good delay if you use it on mono rig like any standard delay, but the stuff that you can do with this when it's in stereo is really cool. So the signal chain is a guitar. This is my ESP Japan custom shop from 2005. It's one of a kind, and it's called Tom, aka Tomppa. EMG 8185, ebony fingerboard, so on. Then into my pedal board, and then from my pedal board it goes to the input of the 88 MP1 preamplifier. Then two outs, left and right outs from the ADA goes to left and right ins of the TC delay. And then two stereo outs, left and right outs, goes to my audio interface into two channels. And then what I have on those channels is a Softtubes amp room Marshall suits, kind of the amp sim plug, not kind of, the amp sim plugin for Marshalls, but I'm only using the cabinets. So everything else is bypassed on those. So pictures there. So it's only the cabinet. So there's no preamp. So basically there's no power amp. So it's preamp, stereo out to delay, stereo out from delay to two input of my audio interface. Then two channels, band left and right. And on those channels I have the Marshall cab sims. So the sound without the delay is like that. And I have bus SD1 in front of the ADA's tube overdriven channel. Okay, I'm gonna show you a couple of presets here, and then I'm gonna show you how to use it, because this can be a bit complicated if you haven't used this. But then when you get the grasp of it, it's actually it makes sense, because there's no nice LCD delays or whatnot, because you know this was made originally in the 80s and they have stayed true to that. So the first preset is pretty cool, you know, basic delay with the modulation. And then all the presets have two, A and B, and the B on this one is very short delay and a lot more modulation. And then you can either scroll the presets by pressing the presets and doing like this and pressing it again. Now it's preset 2A. And B. Now the stereo really shines. Then you can scroll through the presets by, you know, if this is on your pedal board, you go always like these two up and then you choose either A or B. Now it's preset number 3, which is a flanger, and A. So you can use this also as a flanger or chorus and tremolo, because if you're familiar with the technology, basically chorus and flanger are delays. So, but it's a very short delay, and then the delayed signal is modulated, so that will get you the chorus. So you can do those with this one too. Okay, let's go to the preset number 1 and tweak that. So first, like I said, it's the preset, and the store button, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can store. Then the output section, there's 2 knobs, delay and direct. So this is your dry signal level. 99 is loudest, and then it goes down. But this is kind of, you know, so you can use this also like as a solo boost if you set a certain, like almost a dry sound with a less, you know, output volume, and then your lead sound may be a bit louder. So let's keep that in 99. Then the delay, this is a delay mix. So now the dry sound and the delay sound is on equal level. If you put this to 0, there's no delay. There's now only the modulation that is included in this preset. Okay. Let's put this to 85. Cool. Then the second, the feedback is when it's on this level, and you can select these. This is high pass and low pass filters. So level is the level of the feedback. The more level, the longer the feedback. Sorry. If we put it to max. It goes on and on. So let's dial a pretty good feedback. Let's say around 50 probably. Let's put it to 45. Okay, cool. So now we have pretty cool feedback. And then the select, with this one, you determine the high cut and low cut. So then when you press this high like this, now you can edit these. But let's stay where they are. So it's basically you can make the delay darker or brighter by adding or cutting some lows, and you know, if you want the delay to be focused on the mids. So that is just many times what I do. I tame a little bit low end and high end. I think, yeah, this has a little bit on those. So you're not delaying the really high highs, but it kind of lives nicely there in the background. Okay, that's that. Then the delay. So it's pretty self-explanatory, at least the first knob. So now when you press this, you can edit the delay time, and you can edit it as long as it blinks. Then when it stops blinking, it has stored. So let's make this delay a little bit longer. Let's do around 500. And then when you press this button, it scrolls a lot faster. It kind of goes in hundreds. So 5. And the slower you turn this, you can really hone in. So 500 milliseconds. Cool. And then the modulation, now it's on. Now when I press this, it goes to deep. Check out. It kind of makes whatever modulation settings you have like extreme. And then when you press it again, it's bypass. So now there's no modulation on the delay. Press the mod on. There's chorus. Okay? Let's bypass the modulation now. And then the modulation you control here, there's speed and depth. Many of these controls, they have kind of like secondary layers. All right. Then pan and dynamic. So you can, how do I say it? Okay, let's make this panning delay, because now it's pretty straightforward. So I'm gonna put this to pan, then I'm gonna select here pan, and let's keep it on the, you can, here you can choose 4 different kind of waveforms for the delays: sine wave, random, envelope, and trig, whatever that means. But let's stay on the your basic sine wave. All right, cool. And now when I'm here on the pan, and now these 2 knobs, I don't have the modulation on these. With these I can control the panning effect. Okay. So let's put this to, let's say 85, and the depth to, put that to 85. It goes a little bit like this. If we choose a envelope panning, all right, let's keep it on the random. And now with this knob, now the panning is on the delay. Then if I press hit, now it's only on the direct. Make the panning actually a bit more extreme. Now the delay is straight, but the panning is on the direct, and then when I press this, now the panning kind of whoa, it's on both, on the direct dry signal and on the pan delay signal. And this here kind of shows you the rhythms of the panning. As you see, it's on the sine wave, it's a bit random. Let's increase the depth a bit more. All right, and now it's, there's no panning, nothing. So let's put that to delay. If I take this off, now it's just straight. I'll put it back. And if I include the mod, can do a lot of cool things. Okay, then let me show you how you can use this as a doubler. So let's put the delay signal and the direct signal to same. Let's actually keep them, put them 95 so we're not overloading. Then the feedback, we put that to 0. Cool. And then delay to 0. Then when we increase the delay just a tiny amount, so you get a doubling effect. The more we put, the more you can actually hear that, okay, now it's delay. Really cool thing to widen your sound. Conclusion. Great pedal. It's a classic. It's a classic for a reason. It's basically many pedals in one. Delay, dynamic delay, which we didn't go through now, because if I will show you everything what you can do with this is gonna be too long. So yeah, delay, dynamic delay, chorus, flanger, tremolo, doubler. It can be a little daunting, a bit, hard to grasp it at first, but then when you figure out the layout, it's actually pretty self-explanatory. I have the TC's D2 there, which I use a lot. It's a pretty similar thing, so there's chorus and stuff, what you can add to those delays, and then when you kind of, make the delay really short or just a tiny amount, because that's what, chorus is pretty much, so you delay the little bit of a sound that creates the chorusing effect. When it's really short, you can do many things with the D2 too, so that's why this is I'm quite familiar with this. I haven't used the original one, I've never owned one, but like I said in the beginning, I've used the plug-in version of this and their reverb, which are really great. Those are my main vocal delays and reverbs, and the D2 along with the Lexicon's PCN70 is my main guitar delay. So this is a great, strong recommendation, and if you have only a mono rig, it might be a bit expensive just to be used with the mono rig, but still it's really good delay, and with all those chorusing and flangering stuff. If you have a stereo rig, then it's absolutely a home run. Or you can use it in the mixing, you know, like I would probably use this the most as an FX send, and then you can send stuff to that and play. More info in the description below. TC actually has made a couple of videos where they go through these. I'll put links into those and also links to Music's website where these are for sale. Well, they're for sale on many other places, but they're there too. Hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully you found this, as always, interesting and informative. Until next time, take care. Bye.